Wow, check out this old train car. Northern Pacific Railway. Main Street of the Northwest. And it's not the only one over here, look. They've got another one too. And it doesn't look like this is going anywhere anytime soon with the stairs going up to the doors. They must have made some type of an office or something out of it. In fact, let's see what they did make out of it. Let's see if we can get a look inside. They've got, whoa, it's a little rocky over here. Oh no, you can't. They got another one right back here, which looks like it's closed as well. But very cool. That's the back side of the train car we were originally looking at, and the one next to it, and this is the one in back. We've traversed up the steps here, and we can get a look in the window. And look what they have here. It's all set up for, looks like a dining car of some sort. And all of the tables have, this is cool, kind of little maps of the United States on them. This looks like a unique location for a festive celebration. Well, it is another Saturday and another beautiful day for our Tommy Travels adventure. By beautiful, I mean about 25 degrees and a little breezy. We are at the Minnesota Transportation Museum in St. Paul today, and it is already pretty interesting, and we haven't even stepped in the door yet. So hopefully that's a good omen of what's to come. Speaking of what's to come, I have a new channel, a daily vlog channel called Tommy Travels the Second. For those of you who get sick of waiting a whole week for my next adventure to come out, you're in luck. I have a daily channel now. And so check that out. There'll be a link in the description below. It just gives you some extra material that you don't have access to now. And so, you guys, welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. This should be an interesting adventure today, so come on with me. Let's go see what there is to see. Here's a little look at the building itself. There's the actual entrance over there, but I just wanted to show you this guy right here. A metal art sculpture right in front. It looks like that gentleman is hard at work. Quite a cool little lobby they've got here. We're greeted by some pictures of some old trains. Got the museum over here, and then the other entrance is for the Jackson Street Roundhouse. We've got a case here with some old tools and things, and then these guys right here are all employees of the Jackson Street Roundhouse, Great Northern Railroad. This picture was taken on July 29th, 1936. Holy cow. And they've got some sticky notes here. It looks like some people who were able to identify some of the people on here put little notes. This is Charlie Roscoe and Albert Aitken and Stanley Aitken. Must have been brothers. And then Howard Reed. Hello, fellas. Welcome to Tommy Travels. And just to let you know, if you do visit this museum and check out the Great Northern Railway stuff, there is a $10 fine for spitting on the floor. So you can go ahead and spit on the floor if you want, but just bring $10. Well, we have finally entered the actual museum, and check this out. Old Northern Pacific train here, and check this out. That's where you get the tickets. And then it is a wide open area of all sorts of train history. And so this is a look outside in the back of the building. And some more train cars parked back here. Very cool. Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, and Pacific. That's what that one is right there that we're looking at. Got a cool train yard. And this train right here, we get to go for a little ride on. And here we are on the train on the inside, going down the tracks. Looks like we're going under a little bridge here. We're in the train yard. Got a dumpster. Beautiful views. So this is the caboose of the train. And look out the window at the scenery over here and look at the landscape flying by. Not exactly a bullet train, is it?
Tracks. I want to see some tracks. I'm going backwards.
So this ride is just a shot down the track and a shot back.
Here, make room for Zoe.
And so now the scenery is going back in the other direction. And check this out. I thought this was sleeping quarters up here, but they're actually chairs for the workers on the train to be able to look out these tiny little windows up here. That is cool. Check out this really old style trackless train. Trackless because it has wheels. And an engine up front and even a driver. Hello, ma'am. Looks like you're ready to roll. Well, one thing I love about this old building here is the heating system. It is pretty cold out there today, and this thing cranks out the heat. It is like standing in front of a fireplace. And so it looks like they've got some trains set up that you can go inside and see how they looked. And then if you're really interested, a cool little movie area here where you can see how the trains actually work and what they look like in the engineer department in real life. That is pretty cool. This place is up with the virtual reality feel. And so this first car that we're going to look at is really cool. It was built in 1913 by General Electric for Dan Patch electric lines. Wow, 1913. It was one of the first locomotives built which used an internal combustion engine that transmitted power to the wheels through electric motors. It could be controlled from either end. And then in 1914 it was damaged in a head-on collision. Oh my gosh. And then in 1918 it was converted to straight electric operation by removing the gasoline motors. So let's see what's inside here. Oh look, it's an engine. Danger, high voltage. Wow. Look at this. Got a chair you can sit in and... Well, this doesn't do much of anything. I thought I would be able to crank it around, but can't really do that. But wow. Really interesting thing that you don't get to see every day. And so here's the train we were just on, and the one next to it right here. There's nothing that tells me the history of this train, so let's just go in and take a look and see what there is. Oh look. This must have been a passenger train at one time. They've got the lounge chairs in here now. And even a cool little train set for the kids to play with while they're on here. Wow, check this one out right here. just the little engine car. I saw that light going on and off, so they must have controls back here that you can do that with. And let's see what they have here. Oh my goodness, they do. Look at this. All sorts of knobs and levers and things like that. But you want to make sure that pressure doesn't go too high. Swing that. I don't know exactly what this does. Oh, can do that. I don't know what exactly. This is why I'm not an engineer. And then here's another one, Great Northern Railway car that we can check out. Just go down here. There's all sorts of slants and little. Oh, look at this. Holy cow. Now this is my kind of car right here. This looks like a first class one here. They pay the big bucks to get on this guy. Look at how ornate and elaborate everything is, and the very plush seating. I could go a long ways on this car and sit for a long time. Which you would be, because it probably didn't go very fast. Wow, check this one out. Looks like it's a good car to spend the night in on a long journey. They've got the bedding areas here. Place to play some games. Put together a train puzzle. Got a little area for doing the old paperwork. Even another bed back here. Looks like this was bunk beds set up. And an area to put in clothes and books and whatever stuff you have. Could spend quite a night in this place. You could probably tell a few stories. And the last car to take a look at, Minneapolis Northfield and Southern. And as the sign says, this one was built in 1890 by the Barney and Smith Car Company. Oh yeah, look at this. Got the Christmas tree. Quite a nice place for a business person to be able to just kind of hang out and ride the rails to wherever they're going. Check out the ornate lighting. Fancy woodwork. This is in the time where everything was very well made, that is for sure. And here's a little display that shows what the employees would look like on these trains. This is a conductor right here. And of course, a porter. That's this guy right here. And the most interesting part of this little exhibit is this lady right here. She is one of the Northern Pacific's stewardess nurses. And in June of 1955, the Northern Pacific Railway hired 10 young women to become stewardess nurses on the railroad's premier passenger train. That was called the Vista Dome North Coast Limited. And their duties on board the train were to inform passengers about train service, pointing out places of interest along the way, aiding mothers with small children. And yes, they did need a nursing degree to do this, up until 1967, when the program was ended, where they just used stewardesses, but they did not need a nursing degree. And here it is, the grand finale, the Model Railroad. Look at this, and we even have a train coming by as we speak. Look at that, coming around the bend. What great timing. Wow. Oh, look at those two old cars there. And the red caboose going down the track. Wow. I just love model trains. Here comes another one. I think it's going to come out through the tunnel here. Let's see if it does. And this one looks like it is in full holiday mode as it comes through. It's oh my gosh, it's Thomas the Train. Pulling it down the track. With the festive lighting, hauling a Christmas tree in the back. And look at this, they've even got a old farmhouse with a barn out back and an awesome truck waiting for the train to go by. Those cows right here, they get to see a lot of trains. Well, you guys, this has been an awesome Tommy Travels adventure here today as we see the big guy, the huge passenger train come around the tracks here. If you guys liked what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it. This gives you future updates on videos that are yet to come. And look at this. Holy cow. That is a big one. And look, there's little people on the train as well. Holy cow, that is awesome. And there's an upper deck to that one too. Wow. Pretty fancy. Well, you guys, this has been an absolute blast hanging out with you today in St. Paul, Minnesota at the Minnesota Transportation Museum. Just taking a gander. Look, there's even a hot air balloon up there. Look at this. Everywhere you look. And believe me, I didn't capture everything today, so definitely come and check this place out for yourself as well, because there's a lot that I didn't even show here. And look, that's the Red Baron. Look, it's the hot air balloon, and then, I don't know if you can really see it closely here, but there's a plane on the other side of that. It's like a mobile, and it's got the Red Baron in the background chasing it. Wow. Look, there it comes in our direction. That is absolutely cool. Well, you guys, thank you so much again for hanging out with me today, and I hope to catch you on the flip side.